Hello everyone, I'm Rachel Tessman from stampyourartout.com. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from Andover, Minnesota in the US, and I'm here to bring you a show and share. A special show and share, actually. I just returned from the OnStage convention that Stampin' Up! Holds each year, and this one was in Raleigh, North Carolina. At least that's one of the three that I attended. There were a couple others in the world, and I have a ton of things to share with you. Yesterday, if you caught my live, I showed the new colors. We get a new line of colors every year, and Stampin' Up! Releases its new line with every annual catalog. And that's around the time that we have this annual convention. And so we got the new colors in our hands, and I got to compare them with old and new colors and current colors or whatever. And I did that video yesterday. So you may have seen that, and you may have seen a peek at the new products, some of the new in-color products. I'm going to show you the rest of them that I was able to pre-order or receive from this event. And so you'll get to see all those goodies. You'll get to see some swaps and gifts from Stampin' Up, gifts from fellow demonstrators, swap cards that I did, that I got from other people. It's a big show and share today, but it's all revolving around OnStage. So if you have been sending me your cards, and thank you so much if you have, I've still got those set aside for the next show and share, which I think I'm going to aim for like end of April. So continue to send cards if you'd like to share those ideas with me, because I truly get inspiration from the creativity that I see from all of you as well. So, all right. Yay, Rosie caught it. Awesome. So we don't have a moderator today, just so you know. I told Trisha to take a couple days off. So hopefully I'll be able to catch all the comments as we go, if they are pertaining to questions that you might have or whatever. I'm trying to read them. You might see me look over here. You might see me look down a little bit. That's because those are the areas where I can see comments. I think what we're going to do is we're going to start with product, if that's okay. So I know, I can hardly wait too, Cindy. It's going to be so much fun. And thank you, by the way, for my YouTube members. I noticed that Cindy changed her member to be a supporter member. Yay, Cindy, thank you. When you are a member of my channel, you get an extra perk of a live video at the end of each month. And then I throw in a few things here and there, but it's basically just the higher tier of the two. I have two different tiers if you'd like to become a member of my channel. It just helps to support me. It helps me to purchase new equipment when I need to, like I just got a new iPad. So thank you so much for supporting my channel. If you are enjoying this video today, by the way, I would love it if you subscribe to my channel, like, share, give the thumbs up, all those kinds of fun things. So let's go down to the desktop and let's start with new products. Okay, so again, we had to pre-order. And what that means is that when you're a demonstrator, you get to get new products earlier than other people. So I have for you, first I think I'll start with the products that I shared yesterday. We'll just do that real briefly, the new in-color stuff. So again, when you're a demonstrator, you get to pre-order. Now, when you're at an event like this, like OnStage, you get to do an extra pre-order. They call it the PPP, or the Product Purchase Premiere, which is basically pre-order, okay? And then on March 25th, we will get to do another pre-order, all demonstrators, all current active demonstrators, no matter if you went to that event or not. And so you'll be able to get your hands on new products if you're in that situation. So I have new in colors for you. There are 5 new colors. We're having an issue right now with the light blue, just so you know. So, oh gosh, and then I forgot the name of it. Ocean something. No, is it? I have to open my markers and read the marker. It's the light blue cloud cover. So that one right now is being put on hold as far as allowing us to purchase it. We talked about that yesterday. Catch that video from yesterday and you'll see. But yes, we looked at the new colors. Strawberry Slush, which is a returning color from the 2013 through 15 in color line. Darling Duckling, a nice soft purple, a nice soft yellow. Secret Sea, which is a deep dark blue. And then we have Timid Tiger, a nice soft orange. Lots of, oh gosh, you guys, look at these. Beautiful little embellishments that you can get in those new colors. Markers, cardstock, and there's more, but we don't always get to pre-order everything that's in the catalog. In fact, you can't with the annual catalog because the annual catalog is much larger than the mini catalogs. So they limit what we can purchase so that they don't have to try to house 2 sets of annual catalog products, if that makes sense. All right, so the next items, and you know what, I just want to make a note. If you are in love with any of these 5 colors, just know that they are leaving at the time that the new colors are coming in. So get your hands starting today or earlier on Moody Mauve, Boho Blue, Pebbled Path, Wild Wheat, and Copper Clay products. Let's start with this suite. Now this suite of products called Celebratory Sips, I want to make sure I have that right, is basically, Celebratory Sips is basically a suite that is not in the annual catalog because we're going to be releasing the annual catalog at the same time that we're releasing online exclusive products. So there's going to be not only annual catalog products debuting on May 6th, but online exclusives. It's going to be like a huge amount of stuff that you can choose from. So thank you everybody for shouting out that color. Hey Therese, good to see you. All right. Not showing cloud cover due to Stampin' Up not satisfied with it. Correct. So they're having issues with the, sorry Jelaine, they're having issues with the chemical composition of the ink. What happened is right before its release, they noticed that there was some kind of ink drying towards more of a gray than the bluish gray that they wanted. So they pulled it and they put it back to the drawing board for a little bit. So it will be late. Okay. I hope that does make sense. Okay. Sorry about that, you guys. I didn't mean to just breeze over that. But if you watched yesterday's video, I explained it more. So tune into yesterday's. So this is called Celebratory Sips, and I'm going to scroll out a little bit. And I'm going to show you the papers first because the papers are the thing that really turned me on to this suite. It's all about the beverages, summer beverages, winter beverages, if you want to think about it too. And it's so funny. I said this yesterday. I said it in a different live to my team. I am not somebody who orders lots of different kinds of drinks. I like to see them though. I think that they're so much fun and they're so pretty. So to me, even though I drink water most of the time, this suite is just so inviting, right? It makes you want to have like a little garden party. So let me show you the papers. We have flowers on some of them. I'll show you the front and back sides. Here's another floral sheet. Okay. Yeah, and if you're curious about the colors, make sure that you check out that previous video. I spent a whole hour comparing the colors, so you'll want to check it out. 10 of these. I love it. So here, these papers here are kind of unique. Do you see this? Where you can take your dies, because you're going to see the dies in a minute, you can put them over the top of these sections, and you can have drinks within your glasses. So it's almost like you're filling your glass with a beverage when you die cut it. It's going to be so much fun. Now this sheet, you can actually die cut with the dies. So we'll keep that one on top. The other side of that is a beautiful purple, looks like Blackberry Bliss on that. And then we have Secret Sea. That's why I thought the other one was Ocean, because of Secret Sea. Funny. And then we have things that you would garnish your drinks with, right? Little embellishments for your drinks. So let's take a peek at the stamps and dies. Here are the stamps. The stamps are called Cheers and Sips, and so are the dies. They've been doing that for a couple of years now, where you have the same name for the dies as you do with the stamp set, so you know which ones go together, okay? And these are the dies. You can see there's a lot of frame type dies, and there's one also that does kind of a little intricate impression into the glass, okay? And it sort of looks like, actually, it gives you this look, okay? It gives you kind of that asterisk look, star cut kind of look. And then here are the stamps. So if I hold them up side by side, you can see that pretty much every image on the stamp set, you can die cut with the dies. And then you have these two beverage dies. And so if we just hover those over the top of this piece of paper, you can see that you can die cut all those different drinks if you'd like to, and makes it quick and easy to do cards. That one, and also stick that down, and also this one. Okay, so you can come in and cut all those pretty beverages out. And then you have, let's see here, you have, what was I going to mention on this? I think the cherry can also be cut out. And I want to say on that other sheet, in fact, I'll grab it, but, oh, not on this one. It's on the other sheet. So on the one that looks like, I'm finding it. Here it is. It's no, it's not that one. Let me use two hands to turn through the paper. It is this one here. On this one, you can cut out, I believe, the cherries, the strawberries, I think even like this little guy here. Let me see if I can do that. So let's take this and put it over the top. And by the way, yep, you can. By the way, I'm not an expert on any of these new products yet because seriously, I just got them and haven't even had time to play with them. So, but hopefully you're getting a good look, a good enough look to know if there's something that you want to invest in. After the papers, the stamps, and the dies, you also have in this suite, and again, with suites, you can buy everything separately. So we have an embossing folder. It's a regular embossing folder. There's actually two of them. Oh, here's the other one. So you don't need to have like the embossing folder gray or blue plate. You just put it between the two clear plates without the die adapter in there, and you get these looks. And I'll just tip them to the side so you can see. So like a glass, just flowers for embellishment. Thanks for sharing the video. All right, that one's called Glass and Gardens Embossing Folder. And this is what that die looked like. Here, I'm gonna zoom in. Looked like after I cut it out with the little cutouts within. So you get that sort of look like that. We have two more parts of that suite. We have beautiful ribbon, and it looks like our striped iridescent ribbon. This one is called Gold Striped Mesh Ribbon, and it ties very nicely. We'll just do a little bow quickly so you can see. It's got a good shape to it too, so it's not, too difficult to work with. It will flatten down pretty flat, and it's metallic, so it glistens and glows and glitters. Isn't this a fun suite? It is my favorite of all the suites that we could pre-order. We could pre-order 5 different suites. I got 4 of them. I can't believe I purchased 4 different suites. And then these are the embellishments that you can stick onto your cards, and they look like little bubbles for your drinks, right? Aren't they pretty? They're so pretty. They got an iridescent look to them too. They have like multiple colors, kind of a greenish, pinkish, bluish, and then they're called holographic resin dots. Okay. All right. I'm sorry. It's interesting to see the private conversations going on. I got distracted for a minute. All right, so we're going to stick that back in the bag, and we're going to move on to another suite. I'm glad that you like it. Smart to watch the loaded calorie drinks while you consume 0 calorie. Yeah, you know what? I don't know. I don't even want to explain it. I react to a lot of foods. Sugar is one of them. So I avoid pretty much every beverage except for water. All right, the next thing is the next suite. Here it is. You're going to hear my voice go in and out because I'm trying to walk around my room to grab things. Okay, so we have the stacks in front of me, the next 2 stacks. This next suite of products is called, and it's always named after the paper nowadays, so Floral Impressions. Now there are 2 suites that are florally. This one's called Floral Impressions, and the other one is called, Florals in bloom. So try not to get confused by them. The floral impressions one is going to have impressions in the name, but it also has a bloom. No, it doesn't. Sorry. It has, yeah, it does. It has a bloom in the name, so it's kind of silly. Okay. Anyways, try not to get them mixed up. This one here has a rainbow of colors on the front sheet. This is my favorite sheet. I'm so glad that it's like the main sheet that they show when they advertise this paper, because it just draws you in and it's so stunning. Is it not? Okay, and then on the back side of that, we have this beautiful, I believe it's the Darling Duckling color. We have this gorgeous sheet. And on the back side, some fresh freesia. And then on this one, we have some greens. And the back side, I'm guessing that is a pool party color. And then we have this beautiful flower like that. Now, I love flowers. I love all kinds of flowers. I'm not allergic to them, thank goodness. But I don't know the names of them. I have not taken the time in my life to learn names of flowers. I wish my friend Alyssa was here. She's like the person who knows all foliage. One of my friends. All right, so then there's this one. Oh, I love this one so much. It's so pretty with all the blues and purples, the light blue, the green leaves popping out. Stunning. Stunning papers, you guys. You're going to want to get your hands on this for sure, especially if you're a paperaholic like myself. The next products that are in here I'm going to show you are the stamps and the dies. So let's zoom in so we can see them a little closer. It's the one that you want all of. I love it. And those of you that are demonstrators can see all of the products currently in the annual catalog that's coming up, because on Monday, it appeared on the demonstrator side of the website. We cannot share the link digitally. That's against the rules. But you can go to one of our houses and you can look in the computer with us, or you can sit, and look through the paper catalog that I have in my hands if you want to come all the way over my house. So, Impressions of Bloom is the stamp set that goes with this. Loving these images. Nice two-step type stamping. You stamp your outline, you stamp your color it in kind of image. Same thing with this, with this, with this, you know what I mean? You just like overlapping images, so you get these fuller, more colorful images that way with some depth. Nice sentiments in there, different fonts. It is a photopolymer stamp set. Forgot to mention that the other stamp set is also photopolymer from the celebratory SIP set. And then we have these dies, and you have outline dies, and you have inside dies, so that if you want to, you can do these flowers just with cardstock, or you can stamp and then cut it out with the stamped image. So that way you have choices on if you want a cardstock type of die cut image, or if you want a stamped and cut out framed image. Same thing with all of these. There's an outline and an inside texture type of stamp. Same thing with these. And then we have these more detailed ones here. So these are definitely not ones that are going to line up with your stamp images, because they are not see-through. You can't see through to the inside, but they sit separately on their own. So you've got these nice leaves, stems, tiny, tiny little flowers, and you've got these two ovals. So you can die cut nice, beautiful oval shapes. I think circles and ovals are so appealing on cards and artwork in general. It's just a nice image to look at, right? A nice shape to look at. You're going to come over, Pam? Awesome. I will see you soon. So Impressions of Bloom on the stamps and dies. Along with the paper, the stamps, and the dies from that suite, we have an embossing folder. It's called Pressed Flowers Embossing Folder. It's interesting because it's tiny, tiny little flowers if you want to think of what kind of flower is in there. It's very branchy, right? Lots of branches and maybe tiny little buds on there. So it looks like this. It's a 6x6 embossing folder, so twice as large as your other ones that you saw earlier. And then this is what you get on that paper when you emboss it. This is embossed on basic white paper. All right, next, 2 more items from that suite. We have the foiled frames. I stuck them into this box. They do not come this way. Anytime I get an ephemera pack, I cut off the label from the packaging, remove the cardboard and recycle it, and then I stick all of the ephemera pieces into one of these cases. And you can buy these cases separately. By the way, if you are new to watching this channel, new to Stampin' Up! Products, you can visit my blog at stampyourartout.com, click any shop button, and it will take you to the online store. But again, these products are going to debut May 6th. If you have a demonstrator, shop through them, share the love. And if you are a demonstrator, shop through yourself. All right, so this ephemera pack comes with lots of gold-lined labels. So great for just punching out and applying to your projects. They said that they were going to make some of the ephemera coming up adhesive, but I think this is the one that is not. These are labels. In fact, you have outlines too. Look at that. So you have these gold outlines, and then you have the label within. But the other ephemera that's coming out that's newer are adhesive ephemera, which is great. So just peel and stick. And then the last one is this one here. What does baby breath mean? Does it, oh, baby's breath, baby's breath. Yes, the flower baby's breath. It does, it looks like that. These beautiful embellishments, which look better against the white, I should have just done this, are pinks and clear. So you've got your clear, you've got your pretty and pink, and you've got your strawberry slush with gold flecking inside, like little tiny flecks of gold. These are the strawberry slush, pretty and pink gems that go with that suite. When I brought this suite out, I thought I would take a pause really quick. So both of these suites that I just showed you, the celebratory sips and the Floral Impressions suite, are ones that are in the online exclusives. So you won't see them in the publication if you're grabbing the publication. But the next two are annual catalog. Let me take a break though between the two suites. And I'm going to show you that we were able to do make and takes at an extra session at OnStage. And it was called OnStage After Hours. At this event, we were able to create with products that we pre-ordered ahead of time for that. And what I chose was the Impressions of Bloom stamps and dies for my pre-order products. So I received them at that class. It was so exciting to have them in my hands. We also received in that class the in-color packet, a full packet of in-color cardstock. We received a full packet of White Willow 12 by 12 cardstock. I'm going to zoom out a bit. White Willow cardstock. And we received a couple sheets each of the 12 by 12 two-toned garden green and granny apple green. You can see I cut into a few of these pieces because at the OnStage After Hours, oh, I have more. I got even more, sorry. We also received a packet of this ephemera, which is going to carry over. So it's the black on white and white on black ephemera with the sentiments in it. Oh my gosh, I love this one so much. And then we also received a packet of these in color beautiful embellishments called the flat pearls, in color pearls. So at this event, and you can see it in the corner there, we could choose to create any of these projects using our suite from this front portion of this brochure. And then extra projects were made available in this brochure because then when you got home, you could take and use that product to make other, or use that product plus other product to make these more, not really advanced projects, but projects using more product, okay? So we got to take home that booklet, and I chose to do something on my own because I had a friend at the table, Ashley Carlson, who challenged me. She said, because I wasn't going to actually stamp anything, she said to me, Rachel, let's do a card in 10 minutes. I challenge you. So we each made a card within 10 minutes. Hers was different than mine. It was really fun. It was just a fun way to kind of like trigger me to stamp something. And I'm glad that she did it because now I have a card that I can share that I made at the after hours. And it's using the ephemera, the stamps, the papers that you can, the two-tone papers, and then obviously the new color of Timid Tiger is on there. So thank you, Ashley. Ashley, by the way, is the person who owns the Country Hive. And where is it? Oh, here it is. She makes these goodies, okay? So yay. So that was fun hanging out with her and the rest of my team. I'm going to show you another suite of products. This next suite is from the annual catalog. All right, this one is called Beautiful Gallery, and it's a big one. There's lots and lots of stuff in this suite. Let's pull off the plastic and look through the 6x6 papers. With 6x6 papers, you get 48 sheets in a pack, and with 12x12, you get 12 sheets in a pack. And then there's like in color packs of designer paper and in color and family packs of designer paper, and those are sorted a little bit differently because we have 10 colors. So here we go, 4 sheets. I think there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 12 designs. What is 4 times 12? Yeah, 48. So here is one, and hopefully I'm holding them up high enough. You're loving the ephemera? Me too. Me too. I mean, it's a simple way, especially with embellishments. You've got to get a pack of that, and that's current, by the way. So if you're interested and you're not connected to a demonstrator, I invite you to shop through me. I don't have links to products in this video because there's way too much that I might mention, but just visit the online store and start looking around. So there's another one, Gallery, you guys. It's called Beautiful Gallery. Basically, it looks like tapestries and artwork and paints and paintings, and it's just, oh my goodness, it's just so gorgeous, right? So lots and lots of stuff. I mean, look at that pencil drawing. I just love this. Stunning, stunning images. It's your favorite. Looks like you should get a frame and just put it on your wall. I agree with you. Totally agree. Okay, next one. I'm reading off comments here. This is fun, you guys, while I'm breezing through here. Paper is gorgeous. Very gorgeous. And it has an earthy tone to it, so you don't feel like it's not these bright colors or subtles that tend to be more in like, well, like brights I think of kids for some reason, and subtles I think of more feminine. But earthy, I tend to think, you know, masculine. You could do masculine cards with these images, even if there are florals on them, because of the softer colors, the colors that aren't screaming out loud, right? So there we go. Lots and lots of imagery. So pretty. 2 more sheets here. So who's got a favorite suite so far? I would love to hear your favorite suite so far. Just amazing, right? Next, I'm going to share with you. Is Ashley watching right now? People are tagging her. Oh, she is. I love it. Hi, Ashley. Yes. Oh my gosh. You know me, like any challenge. And she also challenged me as I'm showing you these other suites or these bundles here. She also challenged me, and I'm 56 going on 57 in August. She challenged me up the stairs once. I think that's what it was. And I'm like, no. And so she's walking. She's ahead of me. And so I sneak up behind her because I like a challenge, and she knows that. And then I try to go past her, and she still beat me. She's younger, she's faster, longer legs. It was fun. Beautiful motifs. You can see lots more sentiments there, these gorgeous dies, and a lot of these dies just do a cut into the paper rather than a shape. So if you look at them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, this one does a complete outline, this one does, but these 3, I think it's these 3. Yep, these 3, the cuts end. They don't wrap all the way around. So you have these edges that you can peel upward or whatever, but you can't actually remove the whole image unless you were to take and use a snips and fussy cut it out. But it gives you that image popping out on your page, right? You don't have to glue it down. Here's another bundle that's in there, Gallery Blooms. Gallery Blooms is all florals, and there's an outline frame type stamp or die for each of them. And then we have more detailed ones too. I love tiny little leaves. They're so pretty. So that's Gallery Blooms. I can't wait to see the artwork that's going to be out there. Has anyone shouted out their favorite suite so far? I'm not seeing any comments on favorite suites yet. So this is the embossing folder that goes with that suite. It's called Damask Designs, or is it Damask? Damask? I'll have to look that up. But it's also a regular, it's not 3D. but it still gives you a very deep impression. I did not emboss that ahead of time. I apologize for that. There's only so much you can do in the hours that come. And I say hours instead of days because it feels like everything's still flowing together after returning from the event. It's just been nonstop of trying to prepare because I want to share so much with all of you. Your favorite is Gallery Blooms, Carla? Okay, awesome. And Crafting with the Cat says drink. That's her favorite suite is the drink suite. I love it. These are the embellishments that come with that suite. And if I'm trying to peel them up and off, but I think what's better is if I just kind of angle it. You can see kind of a starish kind of pattern in there. It's a very, not geometrical, but symmetrical pattern. And they're flowers. They're supposedly flowers, but they're not like, they don't have petals coming off of them, but they're called pressed flower motifs. So that is that suite. It might be your favorite, Yvonne. Okay, got it. Love it. And the next suite, let me put this over here. The next and last of the 5, I got number 4, and I don't have number 5 because you can't buy it all. I have one thing from that suite and one more item coming from that suite, but I can't buy it all. This next one is called, that is the reason, Florals in Bloom. So see how there's like 2 names that are similar? So Flowers in Bloom includes the in colors. So when you're looking at this suite and you're trying to find something that encompasses a lot of the new in colors or all of the new in colors, this is the suite that does it. And it includes those embellishments that I shared earlier, these here. So this is part of that suite, but we've already shared it, so I'm going to move on to the rest. Here are the papers. They're 12 by 12, and I'm going to zoom out so you can see better. Are those embellishments, flat? Great question. Where'd they go? They're not flat, but they're not like as high up. They're more low profile. They're not as high up as some of the rounder embellishments that we've had in the past. These are definitely got a flatter feel to them. These have a more rounded feel, kind of like a half circle, okay? And then these are flatter because they're called low profile. So hope that helps with the embellishments I've shared. So here are the papers, and I'll just go through them real quick. Turtles is the 5th one, correct. And I can't remember the exact name of it, Turtley Awesome or something, or maybe that was the name of the stamp set. I did not get that one. I only have the ribbon, and then I have the embellishments coming. So 5 suites. And there's more. There's more suites, but those are the only ones we could pre-order. This paper here, you can actually die cut with the dies. So that's fun. It's always nice when you can die cut a paper image out. Takes less time. You don't have to color, stamp and color, right? So people who need quick and simple cards can go to that and they still look just as stunning. Look at that, how I'm just kind of like tucking them under there. We get two sets of dies. Here are the others that come in that. And 2 sets of stamps. So let me share with you those items. I'll zoom in. There's always room for more flowers. Love it. All right, so Pretty Florals is the name of the stamp set and the dies in this suite. You can see, again, it's like a 2-step type of imagery. This is photopolymer. Forgot to check on the, hang on. With these, that one's photopolymer, but this one is, oh yeah, they're all photopolymer. All of them are, so far, as we're dropping things on the floor. Pretty Florals, photopolymer that helps so you could see through when you're lining up these images because it's a 2-step type stamp set. You stamp this on top of that, this on top of that, etc. And then we have the dies that will cut out those images. And then we have the more detailed type dies. This one comes with a ton of dies, you guys. Lots of flowers, bouquets, things that you can put together. Here's the Sweet Blooms stamp set and Sweet Blooms dies. I pulled these off because I was actually working on cutting them out. I have already stamped this sentiment onto some paper from the stamp set, and I was lining it up, and sure enough, this will die cut your image, the larger one will, and then you have the more fine-tuned or thinner lined lovely that can go on top of that die cut image if you just want to do it with papers. If you want to do it with stamps and dies, you can just do the stamping, die cut it out, and you'll have that layered look. The stamp on top of the white, you'll still see a little hint of white all the way around the edges. And then the other word is bloom, obviously. Lovely and bloom. You have these two dies, which will die cut the combined flower bouquet and the leaf. And let's go to the embellishments. I did share with you those in-color embellishments because this is your in-color suite. And then I have for you ribbon. And here is the ribbon that you can get with that suite. And it's a beautiful, soft, basic beige ribbon. Very pretty. It's about 3/4 of an inch wide. Classic ribbon, they call it. Basic beige, classic ribbon. It has a very nice feel to it. I have older hands, so sometimes when my hands are dry, they catch on like some of the seam binding type ribbon. This is very soft and easy to touch. So very, very good workable ribbon. I have problems with seam binding, obviously. All right, the next products. The next ones I have for you are some bundles, okay? So we have notes and totes. And oh my gosh, Becca, who was on stage, just wowed me with all of her projects that she made with this. We had so many awesome presenters at our event. I would say each and every one of them, top notch, just totally sold me on everything, which is why I ordered a lot. But they did great. So if any of you are watching this video, cheers to you. Notes and totes, we have sentiment image stamp set, but most of the images are within the dies. You can see that you can die cut a half of a little beach tote here and do one more and combine it together to make little bags, or you can just apply that tote to the front of your card. You have what she called a bag scarf, little parts and like sections that you would put onto your bag to kind of foof it up a little bit, right? You have some dies that create fences, headphones, a water bottle shell, lotion, sunglasses, tags. Gosh, there's so much, you guys. Little shells. It's a fun one. It's a fun one. Check out my blog post from today. If you are connecting to this video because of that blog post, can you chime in on the live chat or the after live chat to say, hey, I watched your video because you emailed this blog post to me. I would love to know if that's how you reached and got into this video. So check out the photos that are in that blog post. By the way, I have linked that blog post to this video description. So if you want to, if you haven't seen the blog post yet, you can go over there right now and watch the video on one tab and check out the photos on the other. Let me grab the next one. In fact, I'll grab a few over here. So we have more products that are not sweets, but that are coming in to the pre-order. This is one that was also a favorite of mine. Ooh la la. In fact, I couldn't stop taking pictures of these samples too and forgot to get the full board after she was done. I think she demonstrated on the last day. But Sweet Jar bundle. So you have the Sweet Jar Builder Punch and we have the Sweet Jar Stamp Set. And you'll want to check out those samples too. Just stunning, stunning projects. The jar with cookies inside, the jar with honey inside and bees buzzing around, the jar with a rainbow and clovers inside. She had glittery sequins falling out of one of the cards. It was just amazing. So check that out. But yes, photopolymer. So was the last stamp set, Notes and Totes. Now we're going to do a couple cling. These are all cling stamp sets. So we have Party Piggy. He's so cute. He's cute, but here's the thing. In the samples, I wasn't liking him. And you know why? Because he also matches up with this little dome, these shaker domes. And I would not cut the belly out of my little piggy. So I'm not going to use my pig that way. You will not see me cutting my piggy into the tummy area, but you can if you want to. There is a circle for cutting out a little circle in his belly. and then adding these shaker domes. But I'll use the circle for something else. I'm just going to connect my head to my piggy and make a full piggy, and maybe put flags in his hands or the hat on his head, confetti around him. What a fun, cute little image. You've got all these dies to do the framed imagery. And then we have since I mentioned it, we have the shaker domes. I'm being truthful. I love your emojis, you guys. You're like laughing. I'm sorry, but it just made me not like him when I saw that. You cannot cut your animals up. So these are the shaker domes, and they sit about 1/2 inch high, as you can see, and edge to edge they're 2 inches wide, but within it's 1.5 inches, about that. So you've got your 1.5 inch circle, which would cut your spot, and then you would put your dome through that cutout hole. So that's shaker domes. And then with the shaker domes, you got to have new shakers, something that you can add within. So let me show you those, and these are so cool. But we have the sequins too right now. So if you love the sequins, you could put those in there. Oh, it's a purse handle, not headphones. Oh, the reason why I said headphones is because there was a sample where she turned them into headphones. So you could use them as both. Thank you for pointing that out, whoever mentioned that comment. And yes, I was thinking the same thing, Mary Walk, a little wobbler on the back of the head. Little pieces of bacon in the tummy, I suppose. I mean, but would a pig be eating bacon? All right, so these are the new shakers, little shaker pieces, I should say, and they are called loose shaker elements. You've got some tubular like little, I mean, they're literally like it's hard to, maybe if I get a pin. Oh, I do have a pin. I wonder if I can get it. Yep, I can feed it through the pin. So it's like the beads. Oh, it's like the beads that you can put into jewelry. Little tiny tubular type beads in there. And then there's flat, shiny foil type sequins, stars, circles, really fun stuff in there. Yeah, no to bacon. All right, the next product is Poppin' By. Poppin' By stamps and Poppin' By dies. I'm not a butter popcorn fan, but I love kettle corn. And I've stopped eating it because no matter if I get the non-salted kind, the low salt, I still have issues with it lately, but I still love it. Poppin' By, fun set, especially if you're going to throw a popcorn type of movie party or whatever. Wouldn't this be amazing for like an invite to a party for a kid's party or for just a play date with your friends or whatever? Let's go to the movies. Poppin' By to say hello. Nothing's better than you. We have the dies that do the outline. We have dies that will add some texture on the inside if you want to do that. And then we also have these two type frame dies. This one is separate. It's like a little movie frame. And then we have the one that will cut out this guy here. And they all have eyes on them, so why not add glasses and personify them even more? So you have these fun little glasses that you can put on your creatures, your buttery creatures. And then you have these tiny little shoes. And you could put your shoes on any of the characters, but this one has feet, so you might as well add feet, right? I love it. I love it. Kathy's agreeing with me too. Back to the piggy, because again, I get the comments delayed from when I say them. Oh my goodness. I don't know. I just can't cut the piggy. Okay. The right words. This stamp set, I don't remember if it matched up with dies or not. I just know that I wanted that stamp set. It's called The Right Words, and it is a fun one as far as like inside outside sentiments, because I'm always looking for that. What can I stamp on the outside that pairs well with the inside? Those are like some of my favorite message or phrase type stamp sets. So this is a good one because it has tons of variety in there. Thinking of you a lot can go with anything. I always love the thinking of you sentiment because it's so flexible. But yeah, forever loved, remembered, forever loved, forever remembered. Obviously, we have some, let's see, which one would that go about? Which one would that go with, I should say? Trying to think. They're kind of paired up here. Here it is. Hoping the loss you feel right now will be eased by the wonderful memory. So you have sympathy, you have birthday in there, just a celebratory one. Yeah. And then we have, I hope that gave you long enough to read them. And then we have Heidi Hoag put cannibal pigs. And then she has the emoji with the teeth going, ew. That's one of my favorite emojis. It's like, you know how you have like your most used emojis in the front of your phone, or like they pop up first. That one is there all the time. We have foil paper. It's a pack of 6 sheets. You have Pretty in Pink, Summer Splash, and you have Cloud Cover with this. And I want to say that this would go really well with those embellishments we saw, don't you think? Although we have a silver tone more so with this suite, and those embellishments had gold flecks in them. Either way, doesn't matter, but you have these beautiful foils that have already embossed surfaces. So you have a floral embossed surface, and you have this geometric kind of crossing over lines in different directions image. So diagonal lines, vertical, horizontal, all meshing together. You have that on all of your sheets. 1 of each, 6 sheets total. And I do have to warn you, if you're sensitive to smells, this one does come with a little bit of a scent, but hopefully it airs out after a while. This ribbon and some embellishments that I'm going to be getting that are hexagon shape are from the Turtley, I can't remember the full name of the suite, but it's from that suite. And some of you love that one. That's great. When I asked what suite was your favorite, some of you mentioned that, and I didn't even show it. This is the ribbon that goes with that because it's green, hello, and it has stitching on the edges. You can see the garden green and the soft seafoam on both sides on the edges of the stitching. And then when you tie a ribbon like this, you want to make sure that when you are taking those 2 loops, if you're going to do it this way, you just give a small little twist to that lower leg as you tighten it, and then you have your ribbon going in the direction you want from either direction, okay? I did a little bit of teaching while I did this. Sorry about that. Hope that's okay. I guess this is a class. All right, next. Oh, 3D glasses. Yes, Linda. Totally. They have that shape, don't they? So you could put blue on under one and red under the other. Great idea. Other new products. I have stuff behind me. You guys ready for more stuff? So now I'm going to get into, let's see here. I think these are the next products. Sorry, looking through my stash. Here they are. Okay. This and this. Okay, more new products. These items here were made available to us during lunchtime. So everybody, you didn't have to pay the extra for the after hours event that included that suite and those extra make and takes. This was just for everybody. So we had make and takes that we could do during either the Friday or Saturday lunchtime. The supplies were out there. The inks were out there. They gave us paper. They gave us the Memories and More pack, which I haven't even opened up yet. Layered Thought stamp set, which is a photopolymer. Because then you can layer these words on top of each other. And it is $1 million stamp set. Barb Brimhall is the one who helped to design that. Let's take a peek at these cards. These are the Memories and More, and they're called Celebration Expressions. Let's see if we can keep this plastic little thing intact so I can stick them back in here so that they're nice and safe for when I'm ready to put them away somewhere. Okay, so here are the cards that come with that. We'll just flip through. We'll go like this. How does that look? Does that work? Popping by. Totally great for kids' cards. Exactly. Liz Edwards likes the Turtley suite. This is fun, you guys. While I'm flipping, I'm reading your comments. All right, and then these are the 3x4 cards. The ones that I just went through are 4x6. These pair up really well with our Memories and More cards and envelopes. They just layer right on. You can add like ephemera if you're just putting together a very quick card. Look at the fun painted looking designs on this. So exciting. Okay, so that is that product. And then I got Prize Patrol. And actually, this isn't the prize that I won. I had a 2 on my name tag, and it earned me a set that I'd already pre-ordered because I put my pre-order in before the event even started. I just ordered as much as I could. And so when I got my Prize Patrol, I'm like, well, this could be a giveaway for a prize, but maybe someone in my group wants it and would trade with me. And sure enough, I got to trade for Along the Lines, which was one that totally caught my eye in the catalog. I love the kitty, the doggy, the bike. I mean, it's just so much fun. It's so unique, right? It's got a different look than a lot of the imagery that we typically see in Stampin' Up! Sets. So I'm excited to give this a try and to create some cards with it. Okay, let's go to Stampin' Up! Gifted stuff then, since we're on that topic. We're going to move to some other items that I got. I was pretty lucky to nab up a shirt. My shirt is a little bit larger than I wanted, though, so if anybody has a medium or even a small, I would trade with you. Mine is a large. I put it on and it's okay, but it's just not quite right. I think I might turn it into a bag or something, because look at how fun the front of this shirt is. It's a black shirt with obviously the new 2 colors on here, and this one looks like it's pretty peacock. So what a fun pairing of colors. Secret Sea, that's what it is. And then because I met a lot of people. There's this bingo sheet that you could get filled out. I neglected to fill mine out, but at the end they were giving buttons to everybody. So we each got a button that says, I love what I do. This was the bingo sheet. Naughty me. But I did meet a lot of people. Yeah, I mean, if I met you, see, I know I met you, right? We met. I socialized pretty much the entire time. It was so much fun. Got my in-color chart done when I got home. Got the little swatches on here. Squiggles with the markers and the ink pads. And again, the ink pad cloud cover is not available yet. Got the sheet done yesterday as well. This is the one that shows off 2-tone cardstock and just a few different things that you can do with it. Folding it over, obviously tearing it so you can expose the white core, crumpling it so you can get kind of that white core to come into the crumples. I would even sand this if I crumpled, and then just basically sanding, but it's just showing off all the fun things that you can do with that thinner 2-tone cardstock, which, by the way, is going to be available in every color. I'm so excited. Speaking of colors, this was a little pamphlet that we could grab as well. It just talked about how colors can sometimes say something about your personality. I'll turn it this way. You could take a screenshot if you want to. So that was a fun thing to read through. It has positive things about every color, by the way. So even if your favorite color is black or gray, that doesn't mean that you're a doomsday kind of person. It just means that you are determined and modern, right? I mean, I loved black and gray when I was younger. So now I'm a green person. Does that surprise you guys that I'm a green person? I mean, I love green. This is the annual catalog. I can't open it up yet, but I can show you the beautiful front cover of it. And this is going to be, again, available to browse through online May 6th. If you do not have a demonstrator and you live in the US, reach out to me at stampyourartout.com. Click on Shop, go to Catalogs, and then fill out the catalog request form so that I can get a catalog into your hands. They will be something that I can order on March 25th. And when they arrive to my door, I try to do as quickly as I can a turnaround so that I can ship them out. Everybody who has done a catalog request through me so far will be the first to get theirs sometime in early April. Next. Let's do this next. Long live, you guys. It's a long live. If you are one of my team members, could you reach out to my team and let them know that I am going overtime? Just go, put a post into our group. This is the binder that we got at the event. So inside we have the notebook. I try not to touch my stuff when I'm out there. I like to keep it nice and fresh and intact. Whoops. And then we got a lanyard, a new lanyard. I had my old one. We got some pins. Let's see. I'm going to put that right there for now. Here's a couple other pins. Whoops. These are the pins, and I actually got the pie and the flower, and there were like 2 or 3 other sets of pins, and so people were swapping with each other. That was really fun to see, all the different pins. This here is a handle. And it's for a bag that that each attendee got. So they look like this. Hopefully I've spanned out far enough. Great insert on the inside with a little zipper area. This removes, so you can take it out and put it into a different bag if you want to. And you can change out the handles to look like this. So that was an all attendee gift as well from Stampin' Up. Oh, my floor. This is, you know, Trisha, if you're watching, this is the one where I needed your help. Everything's everywhere. Got a pen. Not sure if we had pens in different colors, but I love that I got green. And then there were a few other things that I got as an achieving demonstrator. So just to note, because I haven't put the disclaimer in my video yet, but less than 1%, I just want to mention that, less than 1% of the demonstrators in our company reach certain things like incentive trip, top achiever, that sort of thing. So on that note, here are some pins that I received earlier in the year that I decided to put onto my lanyard showing sales and achievements. And I also have these, and I'm showing you these right now because I made these for my team. I couldn't market them at the event, but this is my channel, so I can market them now. I made these for my team, but I had to get a surplus of them. So I will be putting these on my blog, hopefully by Friday. And if you're interested, you can buy a set of 3, or you can buy them individually, or you can buy multiple sets of 3. So very fun. I had them Stampin' Up approved and everything. Something that I received earlier also was an apron that was personalized with my name. It's a nice long apron with pockets and beautiful little straps on it. And then this bag was something that I got earlier, so I brought that with me. So these were all things that we earned as top achievers. And oops, microphone fell. Sorry about that. So it includes little inserts like this pocket insert. There's an insert for a laptop. It's a really, really nice bag. And then at the event, we were given these fun, beautiful little coin purses. Let's zoom in so you can see them. So little tiny coin purses to put our treasures in, or just quarters. So there's those goodies. I think this is like a handle for something or other. Maybe it's just to hold these two. I don't know. They clip into it. But I don't know. Can always use a handle. And then these are the ribbons that I earned. And the thing that with the name tags up here is you have your country identified, you have your prize number, so there was a 1, 2, or 3, a QR code for the agenda for the event, what kind of lunch, and I'm gluten-free, and then this last thing is just showing that you signed up for the after-hours event. So those are that. You guys ready for the next stuff? Okay, we're gonna breeze through. We're going fast. Oh my goodness sakes. Making room. Got lots of cards here. These first cards that I'm going to share with you are ones that had no names within them, and I was good. I packaged everything the way it came, except for breaking down a few bags. So that's where I might have lost track of who gave me what. But the cards were all sealed. These were all sealed into clear envelopes, and nobody put their name within them. So I have no clue who they're from, because it's just you're on high speed when you're there. But this pretty card here. I'm going to go through them fast, okay? Gorgeous. This is a fun fold. Look at that, how they use that striped ribbon behind there. Very fun. Pretty inside. I'm opening them all up just in case there's something on the inside. Not every card has an embellishment on the inside, but those are cards that I have no names for. So I'm so sorry if you gifted them to me and I'm not giving you credit. There was nothing. Even if you put them on your other swaps, I didn't get them on mine. How many swap cards did I get? I don't know. Here's more Mediterranean Blooms. That's by Claudia Rodriguez. I did bring about 80 swaps and then another 30 for team, a team event that we had the first night. This is by Faith Gallagher. I love the squiggles that she did there. So I know I have at least that many, but I also, sometimes when you see somebody that you haven't seen in a while or you meet somebody, they say, here, I'm just going to give you a card. So I haven't counted them. It's a wrist chain. Thank you, Donna. And you put your keys on it. You guys are good. So this one, really cute, by Jennifer Hill. Here's one with floral impressions paper. Cute little fold on the front, Annette Cruz. Or Kraus, it might be Kraus. I think it's Kraus. Then we have with that beautiful, fun new paper from the online exclusives, Angela Waters. This is one of my favorite suites. I love the texture paper on there. This is by Marcy Bessaker. Look at the inside of that, super cute. Then we have this one, and that's by Anne Ellsworth Parks. Cute tiny little bunny on the inside. Peekaboo Forest is cute. I agree with you, Vonda. This card here is actually a spinner, but you kind of have to, with any kind of spinner, you have to get it moving for a while. Like I have to kind of rough up the edges on the dimensional that's holding it. Oh, you know what the problem is on this one? Is my pennies are coming through the hole. So that's maybe why it doesn't work. But these little guys will spin and go around that circle. That is by Heidi Robison. This one with the rubber band technique is by Katie Nickerson. Then I have this cute boot one. Oops, hang on, it was stuck. This cute boot fun fold card, and that is by Sarah Schuler. I have one that says, thanks, friend. So all of these cards that I'm showing you, oh, that's by Karen Titus, are either gifted or swapped, and I didn't differentiate. I didn't put them into one pile or the other, because you never know as you're swapping and gifting which ones you're getting for what reason. What were the robins for? The robins. I'm not sure what you meant by that, Pam. Here we have a card by Dina Ricow, and a fun little easel card, and that is by Barb Mulliken, and a dino card, and that is from Joyce Lovato. My room is a mess. This card here, happy birthday. It's a fun fold card. That is by Sandy Urbic Barrera. I hope I'm pronouncing everyone's names right. We have this pretty card. That's done by Carol Rosenboom. Little bunny Easter card by Susan Edwards. Gatefold card with for the books, Jaria Coleman. Stunning little background here on this card. Beautiful how they use the blending brush first and then stamped and then embossed. And that is by Joanne Bribois or Brisbois. Not sure. It looks French. And then we have this card, which includes a bookmark. So it's folded within and taped down, and then this little bookmark here. So clever. I think this is Alicia's. Yep, Alicia Thomas. She's part of my team. Very clever bookmark card there. You are seriously the best, with a fluttering butterfly on the front, and on the inside that is from Janet Moore. This card with a little pocket on the front is from, oops, and there's a little bunny on the inside. That's from Cherry Roper. And a little zipper card. I love this bundle. I haven't gotten it yet, but all the cards I'm seeing with it are so fun. Michelle Burnett, or Burnett, depends on if you're doing French or English version. This is a card by Kathy Van Heisland, or Heisland. Again, forgive me if I'm pronouncing your name incorrectly. This card doesn't open. Hang on a minute. It does. My fingers aren't just... Okay, that one's by Sweet Stampin', and I think on the back side, there it is, Tina Gesson. That bag got emptied. Next bag. This next set of cards are more swapped out or gifted cards from Betty Albrent, and I put it on this little note here, which was a torn off envelope because she had it stuck to her cellophane bag, and I take them out of their cellophane bags when I get them. So that is from Betty Albrent. This card from, let's see here, Brittany Moon. I hope I'm sharing them good. A tote made by plastic. Are you referring to what I need in front of me? I do. I need my totes. Alana said, a tote made with plastic. So this card is a fun fold card, and it goes like that. So you see the outside the same as the inside, like it flips. I call those outside in cards. That's by Mindy Clove. This one by Christina Rees. So much inspiration, you guys, right? And then we have Make a Wish, and that is by Deb Allen. Yeah, Deb Allen. And then we have this one with those really fun stitched rectangle dies, which are hard to see in here, but all of these are stitched rectangle ones that are from that new suite. This is from Ann Klemmer. Fun little blackout technique where you put the ink pad over debossed, like an image that you've embossed the opposite way, and then you put that, yeah. So anyways, typically I see that done with a darker ink, but they used an orange ink and a pink ink combined, and it's really pretty. This is by Sharon Verity. Another card with the mixed mixed media florals, and that's by Janet Baker. We have this one, very pretty layering with the delicate tiny little inserts on those flowers, and that is by Ardith Madison. Another thing that with, going through these is you get lots of fun name ideas. If you're pregnant and you're thinking of naming your child, just watch one of these types of videos and you'll get names from all kinds of people, right? This is very layered, very pretty, very layered card here with the Happy Birthday Blooms or whatever that's called. I can't remember the name of it. Sherry Watt. What was the name of, or Wait? Is it Watt? Wait. It's probably Wait. And then we have this one, which is a fun fold type of card. That was done by Charlotte Okamura. Here's another zipper card. Zipping by to say hello, done by Marie Ressler. And then we have more. We have more. Cello bags are nice, but I've used the sandwich-sized Ziploc bags when mass-producing my cards. Oh, are you guys having a conversation about the cellophane bags? We don't know anything yet, do we? Here is a fun fold type of card. That was done by Karen Meyer. Now, these cards I know were part of our team swap night. So as you see the names on here, these are all people that came to our team event. It's a fun easel card that looks like this. I love it. That's by Jean Hartig. Maybe it's pronounced Hartig. Tell me, Jean. Let me know. I forgot to ask you when I saw you there. This is like a little panel opening type of fun fold card. And that one was by Maureen Rosenbaum. This sweet little card with the strips of paper by Gail Rice. Then we had this card, which flaps open here. And that was by Gail Beth Rice. Oh, she inserted this into an envelope and left me flowers and a fruit basket in my room. So that came with that. Very, very generous gift. This is from Michelle Carlson with the mixed media florals. Very touching and generous gift. Thank you, Gail. This butterfly card was made by Tricia Josephs. And I remember her posting in the group how she thought she had a real simple yet pretty card. And then she said, now I got to poke out all of these little insides. So yeah, so her card took a little longer than she expected initially. This fun fold by Cheryl Lee. Take a peek at that. Isn't that clever? I love it. That's by Cheryl Lee. Seriously, there's piles everywhere. Who wants to come and clean as I do this? Tracy said, for Halloween, you could put something gross inside the piggy's belly. You could. This card here is, it's from Cheryl Lee. Cheryl Lee also gifted me a gift besides her swap card. So that was very generous and sweet of her. And oh my gosh, I just made this bend. No. Okay, here it is. It's repaired. This card is from Coco Villard. And because it's foil, I think I can bend it back. Hopefully. Anyways, the butterfly kind of was trying to get off the card. It was trying to get away. Here's a fun origami front type card. This one is from Sue Crowley. This one is unique. So it folds, it like looks like this. So it's a pocket. You can either do like this where you can see all the way through, or you can pull this forward and you have your pocket and you stick your candy in there, and then you bring the two sides together. And then depending on where you have this thing, you want to go away from it. Oops, that's for Candace Johnson. Let me pull the Post-it note off. And then she showed us how you tuck this inside that little area here, and it'll hold it shut so that you have this fun little treat holder that's geometric and everything. Very fun. Love it, Candace. This card that opens two ways, or two times I should say, that is from Charlene Ito. We have this card from Brandy. And I'm going to butcher your last name, Brandy, because I don't say it too often. Chai Trisek. I hope I said it right. And then we have this card too that she gave me as a gift, and I have to glue. I haven't glued them yet, Brandy, but these I have to glue back in place with like actual glue. She used glue dots, but it holds a bookmark here. Isn't that fun? That's also from Brandy. This is a window card, and check out this. So you open it, and you have your tree right in there. From Alicia Thomas. Alicia, clever card. Here we have this amazing card. Look at how that opens. That's from Jennifer Walsh. Then we have the Enjoy card from Darcy Windsor. Feels nice too. Lots of texture. Makes you want to touch it. This pretty card is from my sister demonstrator, Sandy Stellenberg, and I'm going to put a pile over here because I'm running out of room over there. This You Make a Difference card is from Linda Larson. Here we have a fun fold, goes back and forth like that, and that is from Carol Rosengren. Is this from Carol? Oh, Linda Larson. Okay, and then I got this card from Susan Campfield, and this one, this Dynamite card from Ashley Carlson. Okay, now, are you still with me? Again, going a little over time, but got to share with you these other things, and there's only a few left. Let me bring them over here. Lots of gifts and goodies, you guys. Okay, so I don't remember who gifted me all these things, and I'm feeling bad, but look how this slips in here, and it holds Tic Tacs. Isn't that cute? I don't remember who I got this from, and I'm feeling so sad about that, but it's so clever. And I have two people in mind that I got this from, but I can't remember which one, so I'm not going to guess. I just get candies and treats and little bags. Again, I'm blanking. So if you gave me one of these things, can you message me? Because I would love, love, love to put a little mark on the back side of it, and just know in the future that I'm going to mess it up if you don't put your name on it. Got a hand sanitizer kit from somebody who was out there swapping. I might have their name on the inside here, but I'm not going to take the time to open it up. But you can clean off your stamps with it, your blocks or whatever. It's a little sanitizer. And then my sister demonstrator, Carol Rosengren, gifted me a Rachie block. She calls me Rachie. She's done that since pretty much day one. Rachie on stage, and then Rachie on stage with the chamois. And she also gifted me this little teddy bear, like an ornament teddy bear inside a box. Stinking cute gift idea. I got from Karen Meyer these little cozies for when you microwave a bowl, or even if you take it, something small out of the oven, you can keep it in that container in your lap with these hot mitt type of cozies. And I've seen them sold in craft stores. I've just never bought one. So it's really nice to have my own now. So that's what that is. It's a bowl cozy. I have more. I have more. Can't remember who this was from, but a cute little box. Just in time for St. Patrick's Day, which is now past, but we had our event right before St. Patrick's Day. Got a lanyard and a double-sided name tag from my upline, Susan Campfield. We did our event together, and then she gave me this mesh bag in a very pretty color with glue, a new paper snips, and a bone folder tucked in a pocket with my name on it. And then I received this item here, which I haven't opened up yet, V, but I know that you gave one to Susan too, and she shared with me how it works. So basically it's like a magnetic thing that you put in your catalog. It holds your pen. It has these little Post-it notes, and so you have this transferable little thing that magnetizes onto within catalogs. It's so cute. Paper Pumpkin Creatives, I'm part of that team, and one of our team members, Elizabeth Price, each made us a cute little button that we could put on our lanyards. I got this lanyard from Tracy Bauer. She's also, I know her through Paper Pumpkin, but we have gone on trips together, so that was fun to get a little pin from her. I got this box, and I'm trying to remember who this is from. I want to say it's from V. I don't know, but look at this. How clever is this? You have hangers ready to go. So they're travel hangers that you can take with you, and that way you always have enough hangers when you're in a hotel room or whatever. Thought that was fun. More. How many of you have left the live? I've got more for you. Just a few other piles here. The table is filled, you guys. I don't have any place to shove it anymore. Let's go with this. I got the Stamp Your Art Out old stamp from back in 1998. And that was gifted to me by Barbara Greenlee. And she gave me her card in here too. So very generous gift. That was nice for her to give up that stamp. This one here is from Jennifer Barnett. It was just a fun little pin and then a necklace for St. Patty's Day. Got a butterfly nail file from Jen Higginbotham. And then I got this card with a very sweet note on the inside from Lori Longwell, thanking me for inspiring Paper Pumpkin creative type things. This one also includes a note from Liz Edwards using Paper Pumpkin items. I love the striping on the back side there, Liz. And so they each wrote me a handwritten note. I got this from Vicki Veschio. It's a little Post-it note holder. And it looks like this is like a chain of some sort. I'm guessing a lanyard. That was from Lissa Zwolanek. I've known her for so long, and it was so sweet to be able to get together with her because I know she's busy. Got this from Marcine Ingram, a team member, and I hope that I put the right things in here, Marcine. If you're watching this, I apologize if I have it wrong, but I believe you gave me the nail files. I believe you gave me this, and I don't know what it is yet. I think it's like a massager. Oh, a finger massager, right? It's a finger massager. I think you gave me this. I don't know. What I had to do is when I packaged up all my stuff to take it home, I had to throw things into crevices of my suitcase. So I lost track of what was from who. You gave me a little bag tag with an extra tag on it. And then I know you gave me this. And this was a lotion, champagne lotion from Bath & Body Works in this cute little container. And then, of course, she made me a bag. All right, the next bag, and I'm going to zoom out because we are really running out of room on here. I think these things are from Charlene also. How did I get it home, Linda? I don't know. I don't know. And every year there's smart demonstrators, not me. I'm not one of the smart ones, but smart demonstrators, they bring priority boxes that are like ready to go with postage on them and everything. And then they just ship it out in a mailbox before they leave, so it gets to them. I'm not that smart. This notebook here, got that, I believe, from Charlene. I hope I'm right. I know she gave me this pen, this pretty pen. And then I know she gave me these caramels. So, and a lanyard. I got a lanyard from her. I picked out the copper one. We both couldn't decide. I told Susan to, pick hers, and she couldn't decide either, so we did like rock, paper, scissors, something. In that pretty flower bag. Okay, almost there, almost there. The last of it, I got gifted this from Ashley Carlson. In fact, she gave me two of them, but don't tell everybody. So I got that. It's a phone holder. Sorry, this is the way you would sit it, and then you put your phone in it. Got this. I want to say this is from Wendy Lee, but now I can't remember. Shoot. But it's one of those little lip balm holders. So got that, and there's no name. I'm feeling so bad. Got this candy from Anne Ashiro, one of my dear friends. She gives me tastes of Hawaii every time. I love it. Got this container from, oh, there it is, Linda Larson. And you open it up, and there's goodies on the inside, which, you know, all these goodies now, I can dive into them because I've shown them to you. So the cookie, I got the cookie from Brandy Chaitrasek on my team. And this is a gluten-free shortbread cookie made with a near and dear recipe. Got these bracelets, which I wore one of the days at OnStage. I got these from Jean Hartig. And then I got this from Trisha Josephs. She made me some artwork in a frame. This is from my dear friend, Elaine. Oh my gosh, pulling it all out here. She always gifts me so many different things. Look at this. We've got a fan in there. We've got some candies. We've got one of those name badge holder things that retracts, I think. Lip balm, little Post-it notes, little stickers, color sticker dots, more candies. She spoils me. Oh my gosh, look at all of this stuff. Card cases, more labels. These are like wire, like you twist your wire cords in there, and look at all the fun pens. Oh my goodness sakes. This is the basket that Gail's flower or fruit came in when she gave me the fruit and the flower. And then I got this gift. I think this is the last one I'm sharing. This, okay, I want to show you what's inside first, and I'm going to show you the outside. This is from Vicki Spicer. So I got a little notebook that has a pen holder, closes up with a band in my favorite color. I've got some breath mints. I've got a Kind bar, peanut butter dark chocolate, hello. And then she made these cute little keychains for everyone, and mine's in my favorite color. It's got the inches and the centimeters on there because she does the 3D printing. But check this out. So I kept the bag. So it says OnStage, and then on the back side, isn't she clever? Isn't that fun? Oh my gosh. So I'm feeling very spoiled, but I'm also feeling like my room is very messy and I got to clean it up. So it's time to tidy. I'm going to go on. So anyone who's watching from my team, just give me about 5 minutes after I close this out, and then I will be live. So I'm guessing 12:30. Thank you, everybody. I hope that you enjoyed this. It was quite the haul of stuff that I wanted to share with you. Last year, can you believe I did a 1.5 hour video? I included my haul, and I included the color comparisons all in one video. I'm like, I can't do that. So I didn't do that this year, but I hope that you got some great ideas from both those videos, 2 separate videos. This one got a little long, sorry. An empty carry-on. Well, one of my suitcases did have lots of room, but yeah, I got gifted. It was nice. It was really nice. Anyways, take care, everybody. Know that we have a changeover of the catalogs coming soon. The retiring products, or last chance they call it now, that will be posted on April 1st. So tune into my blog. You can subscribe to my blog posts at stampyourartout.com so that you get information as soon as you can. You can also subscribe to my newsletters or my Facebook page. On my Facebook page, I tend to post things too. So those are the 3 areas where you're going to get your information the quickest. And reach out to me if you're interested. Where is that one? Reach out to me if you're interested in sending any cards my way. I can definitely send you my address for doing that. Tune into my YouTube channel often. In fact, subscribe so that you don't miss out on these videos. I think that's it. The next class that I'll be doing, it'll be a class again. We're going to go back to classes. That will be Friday. Sorry, I postponed my classes for quite a while, but I will see you hopefully on Friday at 10 a.m. Central Time on this channel. At that time, I'm going to walk you through a couple shaker cards, faker shaker cards, one of which was the make and take that we did at our team event, and the other was a swap. And then I think I'm also going to post on that day gifts that I gave my team. The pins will go live on my blog at that time. And then next week we'll be back on schedule. I'll have a live on Wednesday. I'll have a live on Friday. That's a members only, but then we'll go 2 videos per week from that point on. So, oh my goodness, that's a lot of information. I hope that you took it all in. All right, I'm done. I'm done. Have a great rest of your day, everybody. And I hope that I answered any questions that you may have had along the way. I was trying to read the comments as we go. If I didn't, you saw my email address. Reach out to me and I'll try to answer. Take care, everyone. Now I'd like you all to go and stamp your art out. Bye-bye.